What's going on today, everybody? You know who it is, and today we are back with a G7 sound settings video. I had a subscriber named Shia. Hey, how you doing today? And she has a Power DeWise mic that she said was getting horrible audio in her G7. So we want to address how to set the camera up properly, setting sound-wise as a base, and go from there. And I will specifically talk to Shia about her mic real quick. So Shia, the Power DeWise mic is a TRRS lavalier microphone. In your packaging, you should have received a TRRS to a TRS adapter. DSLRs have a TRS stereo port. So we need to convert that signal down so that it's usable within the DSLR camera. So hopefully you have your packaging, everything that came with it. And if not, you can probably pick up an adapter from Amazon, your local store, fairly cheap. But yes, plug your Power DeWise into your TRRS to TRS adapter and then plug that into the port on your camera, and you should be in good shape to get some good audio. So now, how do you set the settings up for your G7 or really base any DSLR camera to get your audio properly? We're going to get into that right now. So, hey, let's get into it. All right, guys, let's start by turning on our G7 and making sure that we are in movie mode or any of the movie modes, because if you're just in a camera mode, it will not give you the menus you're looking for. All right, so let's look at this menu system here. See, we're in movie mode in the settings, and we want to go down to, I believe, page 4 is the first place that we're going to see our mic options. So we have mic level display. We want to make sure that that is turned to on and not off. That's going to give you your meters so that you can see how things are going as far as if you're peaking or not, and help you adjust your settings for this. So ours is on, we're good to go there. So down on the next page, we have mic level adjustment. This is where you set your decibel gain. You see how it's moving right now? That's just awesome. That's exactly what you will see on the front of your camera, and it will show red. Sorry, I tried to make it loud enough, but it didn't peak. But yes, if it's peaking, it will show red. You can adjust this up or down based upon what you need settings-wise. But hey, you'll know that once you get everything else connected as far as your microphone and you play it back once or twice to basically dial in what's the best setting for you. All right, so we're going to make sure that we have that set and on, and then you can adjust your decibels once you've started recording. And play it back a few times so that you know where you need to be. And some mics, depending on what they are, will actually tell you what decibel setting you should set your camera to. Most mics don't, but certain level mics will. Next, you see there's a line for special mic, stereo. I'm going to let you know right now that that option will be unavailable to most users on Panasonic. The reason being is that Panasonic cameras will only enable that option for a certain few Panasonic microphones. I think that I've had one in my time that was a aftermarket microphone that momentarily read as a Panasonic, but it didn't work for very long, and then the option became disabled again. So unless you're running a certain Panasonic microphone to enable that option, there's really nothing you can do with that one. All right, so the next one is mic level limiter. You want to go into that setting and turn that on as well. That will keep your audio levels from clipping, and you get bad audio distortion at the top end. So even if I yell, it will not hurt the sound. I like using that setting so I know that I'm not blowing my audio out. So make sure that is on. Oop, came out the settings. Let's get back to it now. The next one is wind noise cancel. This is set to standard, but the thing is, this is for the internal mics in the G7. Once you plug in an actual microphone, the actual option changes, as you see, and wind cut is off. You can set this to high, standard, or low, depending on what the wind conditions are. So if you're outside, you may want to activate this option if it's windy, if it's blowing. It'll help the dead cat that's on your microphone and give you better audio options and quality in the long run. And again, as soon as you unplug it, that option changes, and then it defaults to the mics that are on board the G7 or any of the G series cameras. And those are really it as far as your microphone settings that you'll need to get up and running. Those are your base settings. The only one that you really will have to adjust would be your mic level adjustment, which is here, your decibel gain or minus. I used a mic one time. I did a review on it, and you guys can look back at that review. Horrible quality microphone, and it really didn't perform very well. I had it hiss the whole time. But what I found out was that by adjusting this, I could get better audio out of it, but I didn't want to sacrifice, trying to make adjustments to get better audio just for the sake of using a certain microphone. So I just used a good microphone where I don't have to do that. So again, these are your settings that you will start with, and from there you'll adjust your gain, and you'll be in good shape as far as what you need to get the job done recording good audio into your G7 or any of the G series cameras or any DSLRs in general. Got it? Got it. Everybody, I hope you learned something from today's video and enjoyed it. Sound settings are one of the most important things to really articulate your message to your viewers. And I hope that you got them all set up now and you're good to go. Hey, Shia, I hope it worked out for you. If not, hey, drop me a comment, let me know, and we'll keep working on it so we can get some good sound going for you. Everyone else, hope your DSLRs are good to go and you're doing awesome sound. And as always, like the video, share it so other people get the knowledge too. Hey, G7 gang community, G7 squad. Hey, subscribe. I love subscribers. I like to see the community growing. And as always, hit that notification bell so you stay up to date on the new videos I drop on the channel. And as always, let's go.